Good? Okay, great. Now, I want to do the double phase installation with a double column with breakers. We are going to do with breakers before and after that with the switch selector.
You can have double phase and single phase in your boat?
Yes. If you have double phase, you have single phase. Yeah?
If you have three phase, you have double phase.
If you have three phase, you have 3, 2, and 1. No problem. Because you have always in a boat, you need outlets. And the outlets are single phase. Oh, my boat is 3 phase, but you need outlets. With one of those phases, you create the outlets. You connect the outlets with one phase. And with the other 2 phases, you connect the other heavy modules. You understand?
Yeah.
I dedicate, if I have a big room, I am going to divide it. All the outlets in this wall until the middle will be with the black phase. And all the outlets here until the middle with the red phase. One phase for those outlets and those lights, and other phase for those outlets and those phases. In other words, in this room I have 2 phases, but I have one phase dedicated for those outlets and the other phase dedicated for the other outlets. Right now I am going to explain that.
Would it phase 2 have? Good.
If you were gonna, on one of the boats that you're working on, how are they dedicated? Are they dedicated specifically for electronics? And
No, right now I'm going to explain. Wait a little. Really, the electronics, the radar, the GPS, the transducer, all of those elements are DC. This is not AC. Those elements are AC. Radar, a transducer, a fish finder, autopilot, all of those are DC. 24 volts or 12 volts. No AC. In electronic, you don't have nothing AC.
I was gonna ask. So when you see like on a panel, it's like starboard systems and then I'll say port system.
Oh, it's because you have one phase for starboard side, other phase for port side. Right now, I am going to explain. Ay, mami, déjame.
It's a bad AC ground.
Oh, the ground, yeah. This is the situation. Look at this. Yesterday, I explained that hot send the power and neutral return. No? Neutral return. And look at this. What happened? And the ground is used to return currents. What happened if the ground is broken? If you don't have ground in your boat? You remember yesterday I said this outlet is for 120 30 amps. What happened if I connect an equipment 120 10 amps? What happened with the extra 20 amps? Return through the neutral into the source of the power, because only at the source of the power both of them are connected together. This is the source of the power, you see? And this is the ground. Okay. In this moment I have excess of current 10 amps, and those 10 amps return here, right? And additionally, the static electricity is drained to the ground. Okay, what happened if the ground is broken? What happened if the ground is broken?
Electricity.
The excess of electricity tries to drain through the propeller, the shaft, and you have excessive current in the propeller and the shaft because the excess of current tries to return here into the ground. You understand? And that's not good.
This is what your shaft will look like.
And that's the situation. That's the situation. If you have the ground broken in your boat, if you have the bonding disconnected, the current tries to go through the propeller and go into the ground.
How long would it take to get to that point?
Well, depending how much current, I guess.
This one is only with 10 amps for 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In a weekend, you sink the boat.
But tell them that boat that you rigged for Bertram.
I was working in Bertrand. We finished the boat on Friday, 10 a.m. and the guys lift the boat and put the boat on the water because on Monday it's the sea trail with the opener coming from Panama, I remember. And on Monday, I arrive early to the marina, and early in the morning, if the water is calm, you see the propellers in the water, no? You know, when the boat is on the water, and in the morning you can see the propellers. And I saw the boat, that propeller. That propeller is 3 blades, and this one 2 blades. But we put the propellers on Friday. Propeller. Yeah, it's 2 blades. Yeah. Hey, papi, look. Yeah, it's 2 blades. Papa, look. Yeah, 2 blades. Where is the other blade? Who cut the blade? And we discovered later that we have a leak of current constantly, and the propeller was too close to the ground and produced an arc, and the electrolysis hit 1 blade during the
Doesn't take
weekend.
much.
During the weekend, disappeared 1 blade. Electrolysis. All right, great. Good, papi, quickly. Double phase. Double phase breaker for a generator, double phase breaker for inverter, double phase breaker for short power. We are going to install here the isolated transformer. We are going to install here. The panel. The panel is nice. We have a main breaker here, double phase, and we have a double phase breakers. We have a double phase breaker, another double phase breaker, and we have single phase breaker and single phase breakers in both sides, and we have a neutral bus bar here, and we have a ground bus bar here, and we have a bonding conductor here, and we have the sink here, and this one will be connected here. Okay, great. Look, we are going to start quickly. Follow me, guys. We have neutral in the middle, red one here,
Encontré una foto ya de eso hecho el schematic.
ya, papá.
Voy a poner aquí para que tú veas.
No, not yet. Okay, that one here. That one here. That one here. That one here. And the red one here. All right. We have power from shore power. we have power from inverter, we have power from generator, no guys?
Yep.
And we are going to connect together all the hot. We are going to put together all the red ones and all the blue ones. All right, and now look at this. Look at this, Papa. Follow me in this point. Pay attention to me. Look, the coil start with one phase, and this is the middle. In the middle, change for the red one, and this is the red one. And in the middle, touch the frame and create the neutral. Ding. That's the procedure in a double phase transformer. Later, I'm going to explain with more details. And once again here, touch over there, create the neutral, and continue here, and create the red one. You like it? Okay, and now, until this point, is clear the organization of the three breakers for double phase? It's exactly the same as single phase. One more cable. You have phase 1, phase 2, and neutral in the middle. No grounds on the breakers. No grounds on the breakers. Look at this. Nothing. All right. We are going to connect the double phase breaker and the single phase breakers. Look, this is double phase breaker. It's together. You see, one phase and other phase, and this is single phase breaker. Good. All right. Give me example of double phase devices in your boat.
AC.
Water heater,
AC.
AC, water maker, dishwashers, freezer. A lot of equipments are double phase. Example of single phase elements in your boat: lights, blower,
Computer.
single pumps.
Fan.
Yeah. Oh, you have both of them, no?
You can kind of tell, like, if the breaker looks big, then you can tell if it's like.
No, because the breaker is big. It's because it's double or single or triple.
Oh, okay. But sometimes the breaker is like way bigger. Does that mean that?
It's bigger or less bigger is according with the amps. No of the phase. You have a smaller breakers with high capacity, or bigger breaker with low capacity in amps. It's not. For example, this one. Look at this. This one is with 3 terminals. This is a breaker for 3 phase, 2 phase, or 1 phase.
3 phase.
For
3 phases.
2 phases. Hot, and neutral. No, Mr. Lopez is too big. Doesn't matter. It's 2 phases. You see? Phase, and neutral. Good?
Yes.
Okay.
Just let you explain, this panel here has single phase and dual phase.
Yeah, that panel is a typical
Let me
panel.
bring this down.
With this is a typical panel in any boat, any home. But now we are going to do the same configuration in our panel. Look at this. For example, you have double breakers. You have single breakers. You see? The double breakers, they have hot, neutral, and ground. And I have a hot, and ground. And but now I am going to explain that. Thank you, Danny. Look at this. In double phase equipments, for example, the water heater, for example, the air condition, for example, the dishwashers, those are double phase. The motor have two windings. Winding, you remember? And other winding separated some degrees. What is the name of those degrees? Phase angle. Phase angle. The winding of those motors is with double winding. Those motors, to connect those motors, you connect in one phase, the black phase. In the other phase, the red one. And the next cable is the ground.
So you don't need neutral?
You don't need they don't need neutral. The reference, the return of them is directly through ground. Double phase equipment, they use hot, and ground. No hot, and neutral. No neutral. In double phase equipment, no neutral. In three phase equipment, no neutral. Everybody follow me? Everybody follow me? For double phase and three phase equipment, hot, and ground. Hot, and ground is three phase. In single phase, you need hot, neutral, and ground. The neutral is only used in single phase. The neutral is used in single phase.
I want to know why.
There you go. 1 second. That's clear? Neutral is only required for single phase. Oh, I want to connect the blower. You need neutral. I need the outlets. I need neutral. Correct? Right?
So when you have double phase outlets, you don't...
No, the double phase outlet, if you disassemble the outlet, is hot, and ground. No neutral. Okay, great. This is the situation. And now we are going to wire the breakers. Look, this one is the red one, no? Enter in the first phase of this, enter in the first phase of this, enter in the single this, and enter in the single this. Everybody follow me?
Yes.
With the other phase, I bring power for the first one of the second one of this, the second one of this, and this. Oh, but in this one I need other phase. Okay. I bring the other phase here. And I need other phase here. No problem. I bring the other phase here. You understand? I bring from the other phase. Oh, I need red one here. Okay, no problem. You have here, and here. Good?
There's no like bus bars for these.
Sorry, one second. This one is directly here. Make a mistake, sorry. And this one pass over there.
So for this AC panel, there's no bus bars like on the breaker.
Look at this. You have one bus bar black and one bus bar red.
I see.
But from this red, you pass for the second phase of the other one. Is clear that or not?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And that one is single and single, single and single. For that equipment, I have two different phases, the red one and the black one. Oh, let me connect here the air condition equipment. The air condition equipment. This is my air condition. This is the evaporator. And this is the blower. And this is the air condition equipment. To activate the air condition equipment, I need two hots. I need two hots. And I need
Ground.
and I need ground. Good? This is the air condition equipment. Hot, and
Ground.
okay. I am going to balance the phases in the boat. If I have one double phase equipment with this side, I'm going to put other double phase air condition in the other side. I am going to connect the other air condition equipment here, here,
Is it mandatory to separate them on opposite sides?
He wants to balance it.
to balance
He wants to
the
balance
phases.
the panel.
To balance the phases. I have phase, and
Ground.
and ground.
So the turn
Excuse me. I am going to connect here the water heater. The water heater is double phase. Okay. One phase black, other phase red, and ground. No neutral.
To turn on those appliances, it's 2 switches, right?
No.
Well, you look at your water heater in your house, water heater, let's say your dryer, it's double.
You put the bigger phases on the top.
That's usually in your office.
Yeah, I am going to do the
It's
same.
like the turn on and stuff.
Bigger on top.
Well, that's just a breaker, so it's a short out.
Okay, pay attention. I am going to connect
So
lights.
it's different, turn it on by the breaker.
I am going to connect some lights here. Lights I need
Single phase.
hot,
And neutral. Neutral.
you need neutral,
And ground.
and you need ground. No? Okay, I am going to connect computers in the other side. I am going to connect the laptop. The laptop. The laptop is one phase, other neutral, and ground because the laptop is single phase. Yes or not? Okay, I have loads single phase in both sides. I have loads double phase in both sides, and I have double breaker, single breaker in both sides. You like it? Sit down, Mama. Come on.
Perfect. Can you convert like AC lights to DC?
No,
If you buy lights
no.
that are DC,
Those are separate groups. Later, I am going to explain. In the majority of the saloons, you enter in a boat and you have one group of lights here, AC, other group AC over there, DC and DC.
And you have LED lights in a house, usually there's a converter.
But later we talk about that. Any other questions about the double phase and single phase?
Just that middle output supposed to be down to the neutral. That's right.
That's the neutral bus bar, and this is the ground
Yeah,
bus
we'll
bar.
just be connected right.
But it just runs.
That's-
No, he's saying from the,
You don't
from the
have-
main,
you don't have
the main
line
breaker.
main-
That one?
Nope,
Blue line.
you never
Yeah.
connected the
From
main,
breaker.
The neutral.
the middle.
This is your neutral.
I know.
No, the middle.
Connect
What's
this.
Main
Pero
breaker.
conecta
Second breaker,
la
blue
azul.
down.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, no,
Okay.
tampoco. Eso está
So you
quejando.
hey, they're paying attention.
Yeah, the
Oh yeah.
Sí, yeah.
Ah! Okay, look. One more thing. One more thing. I am going to connect here outlets. Outlets. Okay, the smaller, the bigger, and
The round.
the round is ground, no? Okay, look. Both smallers are connected here, and they are coming from that breaker. You see?
Yep.
That breaker for, and the other one is neutral. Is neutral, and the other one is ground. Good.
Yeah.
Difficult? Oh, can I connect other group of outlets here with that breaker? Yes. Outlets, computers, lights. Oh, I am going to, with one phase, I am going to feed the starboard side lights and outlet of my boat. With the other phase, starboard side outlet and lights. With both phases, I combine for water heater, air condition, and I divided the loads.
Can you connect like 4 outlets to one breaker as long as you make sure
That's your decision. For example, in this room it's divided. This room have double phase because have air condition, and half of the breakers are with one phase outlet and half of the outlet with the other phase. The recommendation is no more than 5 outlets in a circuit.
Daisy chain.
No more than 5 outlets in a circuit.
The ABYC is nowhere than 4 on the studs, so. right?
No,
The ABYC
the ABYC don't mention nothing about that.
You're talking about the battery. On the
Oh, okay,
battery, you're only
okay.
allowed to have.
Battery is DC, this class is AC. Okay, guys? Now we are going to connect voltmeter and ammeter.
Mr. Lopez, back to the isolator transformer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, no problem. It's here.
It's totally different, because this is a double phase.
This is double phase.
Total different isolator transformer, right? You can't just mix and match. Because it's double phase, the wiring's different, no?
No, you have
Okay.
double phase isolator.
Okay.
You have double phase step down and double phase step up. And the same with 3 phases.
And a single phase.
And single
Okay,
phase.
that's what I'm saying, they're different.
Different.
Okay.
But in your boat, in the panel, you have isolated transformer. Equal coils in both sides. Equal turns in both sides. Doesn't matter if it's single phase, double phase, or 3 phase.
But there will be a specific isolator for that specific boat.
That's what I'm saying, because the coils are different, because you got your.
So you-
Oh no, of course. You need to enter in internet and select isolated transformer. Double phase, 3 phase, 100 amps,
And it's
100.
just a plug and play, right? Because you're not actually.
It's
getting
not
in-
plug and play.
It's not
It's
negative.
wires,
Yeah,
wires,
wire.
and you need wire. You need wire. No, it's not plug and play.
Well, you guys are gonna wire one of these in class.
Oh.
Papi, until this point you enjoy the class?
Oh, yeah.
I thought the
Hey, we should take
galvan-
bets who gets shocked first.
I thought the galvanized isolated.
I want to install the ammeter, the voltmeter, and the frequency meter. I have a question.
So, to the outlets, say you have the single
AC,
phase and double
AC.
phase, yeah. The double phase ones you're gonna use for the heavier appliances that you're gonna connect, but as far as like, what's the difference? Like, as far as, I'm thinking like phone chargers.
It's
like
too
you put in-
simple. It's too simple. Look at this. In Hialeah, in Miami, in Fort Lauderdale, in some neighbors, there are a lot of old homes. My home is an old home. In those old homes, more than 50 years ago, the construction, the majority of the appliances were single phase. Single phase. And FPL sent letters to the owner. Hey, my friends, please. Hey, my friends, please change your appliance for double phase or 3 phase. And your bill, the payment, the monthly payment will be reduced half or 2/3. That's a lot, no? Half if I replace? Yes. Let me explain why. If I have an air conditioning equipment, single phase, 120, the breaker is 50 amps. Okay. If I replace that air conditioning equipment, single phase, for the new one, double phase, is 240, but the breaker is 25 amps or 20 amps. Which air conditioning equipment consume more amps? The single or the double? The single is double. And the bill is double. I see in the first month, my bill goes down. Wow! Because the element with more consumption in your home is the air conditioner. The same with the water heater. The same with any equipment. Oh, if I have other equipment, 3 phase, the consumption is 10 amps, 7 amps. Wow. That's a big difference, no?
Yeah.
It's exactly like this. Pay attention. I have an engine. I have an engine with only one piston. Suppose that you are the piston. This is the piston. And you need to move your crankshaft with your hand. This is one piston engine. And you need to move the propeller. Oh. You need too much muscle, no? Okay, what happened if I said, I'm going to replace the crankshaft for a crankshaft with 2 positions, you here and me here, and both of them we turn it. Right now, how much force I need?
Nice.
Half. And I said, no, I'm going to replace the crankshaft for other with 3 pistons. Hey, Steve, Danny, and me. It's 1/3. No, 4 pistons. Oh, it's easy. No, 8 pistons. You understand? The consumption is less.
So, just an example, 120 single phase is at 5 amps, just as an example, air conditioning. So it's gonna be 60 watts consumption. So we pay big bill by watts, kilowatts.
I see. This is the question. Look at this. That Andy said, okay, I have a single phase, but I lose time. That's the problem. I have a single phase air conditioning equipment, and the equipment is 120 volts, 60 hertz, and the power is and excuse me, and 50 amps. 50 amps. The power is
6
120 times 50. How much is that?
6 kilowatt.
6 kilowatt?
Yes, 6,000 watts.
Okay, 6 kilowatt. Okay, and I said, no, Danny, replace that air condition because it's too hot. Replace that air condition for other one, 240. You need 6 kilowatt, no problem. We are going to get 6 kilowatt, 6,000 watts. And now this is the intensity. How much is the intensity that you need now with 240?
25.
You need 25. The power will be the same.
Yeah.
Oh, the new air condition, the power is the same. And I need half amps. Oh, wow, that's, no?
Yeah, but the build will be the same because you consume the same 6 kilowatts.
No. You produce the same power, but you consume less amps. You paid for the amps, not for the watts.
You pay for the amps.
For the amp.
Yeah. You pay for the consumption in amps. Oh, how much power produced? Oh, I don't know, but I paid for the consumption in amps. You don't pay for the miles. You pay for the consumption of gallons per mile. It's a little confused, but this is.
No, but it's clear.
So the higher the voltage, the less amps, right?
If you need less amps, you need less money. Okay, my friends, I think that for the connection of the ammeter, the voltmeter, the frequency meter will be the next class.
I just want to say one thing. This is why those videos, imagine trying to get all that information that we do in the videos in the classroom. It's impossible. One thing we fight here is time.
You can check the video
There's
one
so much
time, 2
information
times,
we want to
3
give you,
times.
we can't give you, so that's why we do the videos.
I hope you enjoyed those videos.
And you can go back to the video, because after we do this, you would have to interrupt the next class if you had a question on this. That's why the videos are.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sen. You're very welcome, Papi.
Thank you.